A list is a data structure in Python which is used to hold multiple values, like what you do with a shopping list. These values may or may not be of the same type. Data structure is a format for storing data. A list contains items separated by commas. These items are enclosed within square brackets. A variable can be used to store a list. A friendly reminder: a list can store values of different types like strings, numbers, etc. The items in the list are identified using their positions. These positions are known as indexes. Indexes starts from 0. Thus in the list 1 defined above, 2 is at index 0, 4 is at index 1, 5 is at index 2, and so on. The items in the list are accessed using their index numbers. To access an item in the list, we write the name of the list followed by the index of the item we want to access inside square brackets. If we want to access the value 4, we must write name of the list followed by index number, which is 1 inside the square bracket. Writing print list 1 1 will display 4. Here you can see that you can pass complex elements to the print function. We can also access multiple subsequent items in a list. To do so, we need to specify the starting index and the ending index, separated by a colon. Thus, if we want to access the values 4, 5, 6, we can write. And the output of the above snippet will be. To access all the items, we can write the name of the list, or indexing all the elements explicitly. This will return. Similarly, to access items beginning from index 0, we can write. When no index is specified before the colon, indexing starts from 0. To access the elements from index 2 till the end, we can write. When no index is specified after the colon, indexing ends at the last element. Updating a list is a piece of cake. We know how to access individual items, right? Now we just need to update the values of those items. To do so, we will first access the item and assign a new value to it. For instance, consider a list. In order to update the value of the item at index 4, which has value 8, we write. After which the updated list looks like 4, 55, 6, 7, 88, 9, 90. We can also add an item at the end instead of replacing the present ones. Let's see how. To add an item at the end of the list, we use append function. We'll add 150 at the end of the list, and the updated list will look like. Similarly, repeatedly using append, you can add as many elements you want in a list, maybe with a loop. Just like we can add items to the list, we can also remove. To delete items from the list, we use del statement followed by the name of list and index in brackets. Consider, we want to delete third item in list 1 equals 4, 5, 621. To do so, we write. This will delete the item at index 3 and return 4561. We can use the remove function in order to get the same result. In remove, we need to specify the element which we wish to delete. The above snippet will remove 5 from the list and will display 4621. We learned a list is a data structure which can hold multiple values of different or same types. We can add items to the list using append function. Also, we can update any value using the bracket notation and index of the item followed by a new value. To delete any item, del statement can be used. Similarly, remove function is also used to delete items from the list.